What's up, guys? Doing a gamer vlog today. Quite a few things to talk about. Um, let's start off with the Xbox One, guys. Pretty much we got gamers with gold now. Pretty cool. The first two games I'm really not that interested in. Hopefully we'll get some better ones coming out, but it's nice to know that we finally have that. So that's a cool thing. Second thing I want to talk about is Batman Arkham Knight has been delayed, which is a bummer to me. I was really looking forward to the game, playing it this year, but I think at the same time it might be kind of a good thing. I know Rocksteady isn't gonna mess this up at all. I know they care about the fans, and especially this is gonna be the last time doing Batman. They want to go out making this game fully awesome, as best as they can. So even though we gotta wait a little bit, I'm all up for it, and I know at E3 in a couple days they're gonna have some game footage finally for us, a demo and all that. So like I said, I'm just kind of bummed out about that, man. I'm really looking forward to that, but it's all good. Another thing, E3 Monday. I'll be watching the Microsoft press conference live. I'll be on Twitter doing my thoughts as it goes on, and then I will also be making a video blog on my thoughts after E3 at the Microsoft press conference. I think E3 this year is going to be a great time for gamers, whether you're Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, whatever you prefer. I think it's going to be a great week for all gamers. So let's just hope E3, I don't say let's hope that E3 can deliver, because you know what, I think it already has delivered. A lot of the announcements we've already had for E3 make me pretty excited about it, and then I'm sure there's some games that we don't even know that exist. I'm hearing rumors, there's rumors that Left 4 Dead 3, Left 4 Dead 3 is gonna be announced. Crackdown 3 is gonna be announced. What's another? I'm hearing another Duke Nukem's in the works. There's another, Red Dead Redemption sequel might be announced. I mean, I'm hearing a lot, and a lot of these are franchises that are coming back, and I'm okay with a great franchise coming back. At the same time, I'm also hoping to have some new IPs, new franchises involved, hopefully. Other than that, but, like I said, E3 right now has already got me excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to watching that day and finding out some cool surprises. I think they're going to deliver. I know Microsoft is starting to get back into that. Xbox is a gamer console more than a home entertainment console. So I think that's a good thing for them. I think they're starting to get back into it with the fans. And even though PlayStation 4 is winning in sales, and that's another thing. I have friends who have both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Man, it's whatever system you prefer. I don't care if PlayStation 4 is running higher or it's got 1080 graphics or whatever, man. Fuck that, dude. It's whatever you prefer. I mean, I grew up, my first gaming console, well, actually it was a Nintendo 64, but, I had a PlayStation 1, I had PlayStation 2, and I had a PlayStation 3. And I had also Xbox, I had GameCube. I had, I just, an Xbox 360. I just like Xbox more. I think I like it more, And everybody, but there's some people always get into that goddamn console war, like, oh, this is better because of this and that. Dude, whatever, man. We got some games that you guys don't have. You guys got games that we don't have. For instance, the game I'm really wanting to get was 1886 The Order. I believe the name of it is. Looks pretty fucking cool. But I can't get it because I don't have a PlayStation 4. There's certain games that Xbox has that PlayStation 4 don't. PlayStation 4 has certain games that Xbox One doesn't have. Plain and simple. It's whatever you prefer. So I'm tired of hearing the console one, man. It's fucking annoying. Sorry about that, but it bothers me when people do that. So anyway, regardless, E3 this year is going to be great for everybody who's got a gaming console or PC or who loves games. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the Watch Dogs review. I'm going to have it up by by the end of this weekend, I will have it up for you guys. I played it. I've played a little bit of it. Not as much as I should have, because the game's not like one of those games where you play it for a little bit, then let's say you get off, and then you, like, it runs in your mind like, oh my god, it's so great. You know, I gotta go back and play it more. It doesn't really have that pull to me, that effect. Other than that, I'm not gonna try reviewing it right now, but it's between okay and a good game. Let's put it that way. That and it was kind of way overhyped a little bit, man. I mean, it was nice to hype it up a little bit, but they took it a little bit too far, and a lot of us believed the hype too. So, oh, EA Sports released a demo for UFC. I gotta admit, I'm pretty amazed by the game. I really love it. I love the graphics. I love the way the game plays. For anybody who goes to download the demo, don't play a few games and then just say, hey man, this is a shit game. There's a lot of the controls. It's kind of overwhelming because you gotta. I mean, the controls aren't that simple. For instance, if you strike, you hit X, jab. To do a hook, you gotta take the left stick and push it in, and you know what I mean. But some of the moves you have to do are very advanced, and you have to really mess around in the controller. So my recommendation to people is go out, download the demo, play for an hour straight. Give it 1 hour of nothing but just playing. As soon as you beat it, hit rematch, play again for an hour. And like what I would do is for each fight you have, do one fight for stand-up, one fight for the clinch game, and one fight for ground game. Get used to the controls, because once you get used to the controls and you realize, what you're doing, and you don't have to think about it, you really start to enjoy the game. And that's when strategy comes to play. And strategy is going to be a big part about this game, man. It isn't going to be running and just starting to throw down and knock the guy out. You have to be smart, because you know what? If you're not smart and you rush in to go throw down that guy, he can clip you just as easy with a body shot and knock you down. It's about strategy. So, you got to start thinking this game is it's going to be a real live fighting simulation of UFC. Finally, none of that arcade bullshit like UFC 3, Undisputed. And I'm really looking forward to it. However, there are a few things the game needs to be worked on, I think. And I've heard rumors that this is gameplay from a couple months ago, and that the final build may be better. EA Sports hasn't commented on anything yet. I sent some tweets to them earlier on Twitter asking about some things. I'm hoping maybe they'll... Yeah, I'm not saying they have to address me directly, but maybe, give out a little letter stating, hey, we're working some things, don't worry about it, for the final build of the game. But, for instance, some of the animations are a little bit off. When you knock somebody out, it's cool. You're on your feet, you knock somebody out. I think some of the animations are real great. They look better. They look cool. But when you go to TKO somebody, it looks like you just knocked them out. I mean, it's not, I mean, pretty much when you TKO somebody, they say you TKO'd them, they pretty much are knocked out cold. So, I hope they fix that. Some of the commentary is off. The crowd, if you get past round 1, when you go into round 2 and you start off, the crowd's, like, completely dead. Nobody's saying anything. And then you throw a punch and the crowd goes wild. That doesn't happen in a UFC fight, pretty much. I mean, maybe on the undercards, but... And come on, man. Ruju does enough noise and it gets you talking. The submission game, I haven't really played in that too much because I've been trying to get used to the stand-up and the ground game and the clinch game. But now I'm going to start working on that. It's a little bit hard to me. But, like I said, you got to fully understand this game, the way it works, and to play it and love it, you have to play it. And you have to get used to the controls. And I think the submission game, so far from what I played, it's kind of hard, but I think eventually when I get used to it, it'll be pretty good. Other than that, I think the demo is pretty great. I'm not going to rate the demo, because everybody's rating the demo out of like an 8 out of 10. Dude, you shouldn't be rating demos. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not like this is a full, you know what I mean? You only get 2 fighters. You only get 3 rounds. How are you gonna base the demo? You know what I mean? And making a demo, I don't know. I will say this. I'm impressed by what the demo showed me. and I'm going to be getting midnight release for the game, yeah, the demo is pretty great. It shows you what it's going to be, how it works, how the controls are, what its potential of the game. Other than a few things I said that I think they can fix, you know, if they don't have it in the final build right now, they can release a few patches on release day for it, and you know, there you go. Other than that, I love the game, and like I said, don't play two or three matches and like, hey, I don't like this game, man. Too bad. Like I said, take 1 hour, play the game 1 hour nonstop, work on everything. Trust me, when you start realizing like you know what you have to do with the controls, you start to not even think about it. You're just going out there and taking somebody down and playing, and it gets easy. So, alright, guys. That's it for today. Like I said, Watch Dogs review will be out this weekend, Monday. Follow me on Twitter. I'll put it at the bottom on here. Follow me. I'll give you my updates for E3, and then I will do another blog for E3 on my impressions for the Microsoft press conference. Other than that, like, subscribe, and give me a few comments. Let me know what you think, and talk to you guys soon. All right, have a good one.